If it's really, really hard on there, it won't slide off. Just take a hammer and hit it here, here, or here. But you usually loosen it up and then rock it back and forth and it'll slide right off. If you got a real big ridge right here, you have to back the brakes off. Oh, you got a little grease on there. Your grease seal is leaking a little.
Undo all of those.
Pull in a couple different places and just get it to start loosening. Now hold the cover so it don't fall in the pan. Let's get the axles out. Put the new seals in first. Now we got to turn the drive shaft so this turns around because there's a pin. See this big? There's a locking pin on the other side. You have to take that locking pin out and then that big pin comes out. Okay, a little more. Because I want to get at my pin. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, right there. Yeah, these are in there pretty tight. They got. Oh, okay. It breaks right there. That's your big pin. You gotta pull it out gently because you got these side gears, the spider gears. They like to fall out. Okay, there's two clips. What you do is you push that rear end in a little bit. A little more. Okay. And you get the C-clip out. That's what holds your axle from falling out. Okay. See? C-clip. There's an opening right here. Actually, you can turn this to where the opening, you can see the opening a little bit. So it's down. But I can feel for it, and I just soon enough turn it in case something happens. Okay. See, these side gears will spin out of here. Okay. Okay, now pull the axle straight out. There you go. There it is. This is how you get the seal out. Use a screwdriver, but this is what I do. I just stick it right there on the edge. Be careful not to hit your roller bearing in there. There. Now we gotta clean this up. They do sell seal drivers.
We put a board on here.
That's what a seal driver is.
It's flush.
Okay. Now we want to put a little lube on that. It helps it when it first starts out. Slide this in. It's smooth for the rubber because it'll kind of distort the rubber. You just kind of slide it in. It goes so far, and you got to be careful because you don't want to push the side gears out of the way. You gotta kind of feel it. There's a tube. So I set it like that, and then I go in here and take my two fingers and hold that side gear so it doesn't flop out of there. There's splines that have to line up. There. So, this is a side gear. This has been riding this way. See with the axle? So you just slide it in the, you gotta move the axle in a little bit. There. You slide it in there like that, out, and it hides itself in that gear so it keeps it, there, that one's done. Now we gotta push that axle in. Turn them.
So I pushed that in.
Sitting right there. Fell right through that other opening. There's a magnet right here. Metal of the wear gets collected right there. Okay. That's why you should wipe this out before we fill it. See all the...
Oh, that's all the metal?
That's all metal. Real fine metal mixed in with the grease.
I just pull that shaft out of that.
Yep. Excellent. Pull the shaft out. Some people dig them out. They jab a screwdriver in the side, you know, and collapse the metal part.
Spray this clean now.
Yeah. But you can see how that spring would jump off there with that much pounding on it, you know?
Yeah.
If it ever did, but you don't.
So if I saw the spring right now, then I have to re-pull it.
It takes a little touch, but There, it's coming.
And because it's a C, wants to slide out, so I'm gonna hold it there.
You got
So
it?
then I gotta make sure that I get the silicone out of here. So then when you put it in park, what does that do now that it's in
It
park?
locks that drive shaft.
So otherwise when I'm spinning this, it would just twist the axle around on the other side. So how tight do I want to yank this then?
There is a torque spec on it.
That's it? So we'll just go around, tighten these up. Okay, that one's done. We got another one ready? Rear differential with 80-90 weight. Okay, it's starting to spill over. That's how we can tell it's full. We just fill it up till there, and then we will put the cap on
I've
it.
been around for a couple weeks, you know?
And then refill it.
And yeah, and then look under there again, because some of it's gonna go down the tubes.